The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Monday, December 23rd on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up. And when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN. You get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. We're also brought to you by Rebet. Rebet's a brand new sportsbook available in 45 different states. Download Rebet in the App Store and use the promo code SGPN for a 100% deposit match up to $100. We're also brought to you by Rhythm, the leader in data-driven picks and props. Get your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is John Sally, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Monday, December 23rd. Feels like a Wednesday. When you see only a few games there, just one of these. What's going on? We got to load up more games on the slate. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hopefully you hit that like and subscribe button because ship is going down unless we get to 15K. All right. You're on the fucking Titanic right now, but we just haven't hit the iceberg yet. You know, are we going to hit the iceberg? Or are we charting to open waters? Are we going to veer left to open to international waters where we can bury the bodies of some of these bastards? All right. Once again, get on over there, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Database Dant, aka Pick Don D. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
I smoke and I drink and I don't have stress and I'm healthy.
He's the kind of guy that would drink a gallon of gasoline so he could piss in your campfire. You could drop this guy off at the Arctic Circle wearing a pair of bikini underwear without his toothbrush, and tomorrow afternoon he's going to show up at your poolside with $1 million smile and a fistful of pesos.
Hell of a thing about the Titanic. You know, I saw that phony movie. That bitch never even tried to make room for Leo to get on there, huh? You know? It's my problem. Selfish bitch. All right? She could have just been like, dude, grab half of this. Grab half of this. No! Just float away. Die. But Hollywood sexist, huh? Basically just telling you. Die. You're not worthy. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the Big 12 College Experience and the Ride and Rush Show. Subscribe. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Monalon Mac. How are you, brother?
Doing good, man. Winning day, pending Hawaii to make it an even better day. So cheers, everybody. Hope everybody had a good Sunday.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Yeah, I started out red hot, but I hit rough seas. Maybe I hit the iceberg, just solo Dundee out in the canoe. But Hawaii will bring me home for a 500 day. Hopefully.
Yeah, let's cross our fingers.
Okay.
They're kind of leaking oil late.
I was convinced. I opened up like 7-1, and I was spraying the board. Hit a little rough seas. I'll talk about it.
If I get Hawaii across the finish line, I'm 7-3 on the day. If not, 6-4.
Yeah. Shout out to 3802. What gets me, Colby, is the bitch held onto the $100 million diamond necklace, then threw it in the ocean at the end of her life. Bitch, your family could have used that. Yeah, that's classic. Classic. That's what do they say? Well, white people problems, or actually, I'd say that's British. You been to fucking London?
I have not been to London.
Don't. I'm joking. I like the British, but damn, it's an expensive.
Love
fucking
you,
city.
Malcolm Bamford.
It is an expensive city. I'll say that. Don't forget your wallet. All right. Illinois State. I started the day I was tap dancing. I was going over here. Lionel Richie, I was on the ceiling. Illinois State gets it done against Cornell. I hit this. I know we may have had a battle from what I was tagged on Twitter or something like that.
I did take Cornell. Yeah, I was forced to take this one. I didn't think Illinois State could do it on the road. They're Ryan Pete's doing a good job, 10-4. Good non-con. Now the Valley resumes once we get back out of the break.
Yep. And then I cashed the next wager. Miami, Ohio, minus the points against fucking Sacred Heart. Easy play. I was off. I had set sail. I could see the sunset. It was a Norman Rockwell painting for a second there. I don't know. I think he didn't do sunsets. He did more. I don't know. Somebody. All right. I was off though. I was seaworthy. I was feeling good. Just having pina coladas. Just sitting on the dock of the bay like fucking Otis Redding. You know what I mean? Luckily I didn't bet this one. I took Army. Didn't bet it. But the golf course drilled Army 78-68. Did you bet this?
No. I wanted to bet Army, but I had discipline. I was like, I can't lay points to Army.
Then we had Morgan State and Iowa State do battle. Iowa State wins by 27. I forget even who I picked. I didn't bet this game. I'm assuming I think I took the points though. It was a big ass number. I think I took the points.
Like 43.
Yeah, I think I took the points. Didn't bet it. Didn't watch a second of it really. So did you watch this?
No, fuck no. Score watch it.
Yeah, and then Stonehill, the Graveyard. I did take New Hampshire in the points, and they covered. Didn't bet it, but glad to get that cover. You?
I bet New Hampshire. Who's Stonehill to be like?
Yeah, I mean, I took it. Yeah, I was with you. I almost bet it too. Yep. And then I bet Towson against Bryant. The line was telling you everything. I was sitting there like, yeah, let's go. So I was starting red hot. Wish I would have bet this game because I did take Alabama, but they didn't. But I mean, they covered, but didn't bet it. Did you bet this?
I got cute and took Kent. That never had a shot. Bad pick. I thought they would be more sleepwalk coming off the North Dakota game and all those big games, but they drilled them. Yeah.
And then Michigan, Bieniek, it looked good against IPFW.
Good win.
Yeah, didn't bet that. And then this game was awesome. Illinois, Missouri. They should play this in football as well every year. I'd like a home and home though in the future, but yeah, this game was a lot of fun. I took Mizzou. They got the cover. Well, depending on where you got the number, but I didn't bet this game. I just enjoyed this as a college basketball fan. You?
Yeah, I bet Missouri plus 3.5, so I did win. Just a fucking great game, like you said. Not the biggest neutral site fan, but that one is a little bit different just because
I would agree. That doesn't offend me as much, but I still just think like if you guys did a home and home, it would be better. But
did you see Dennis Gates' tee that he got?
I don't think so. What point was that at?
Man. He ran out on the floor and straight up confronted the ref. Obvious missed foul call right in front of the ref. I don't know what the fuck the ref was looking at. And then he just goes out there and the ref's like running and sees Dennis Gates, stops and just goes, whoa, T. and then they're like Dennis Gates' assistants come running out. They're like, hey, he's like, I'm good. I'm just making my point that we're getting fucked right now. And ever from that moment, they were down like 7 or 8. They started getting a decent whistle. So it was a good tee by him because they were getting shafted on the whistle. But just a great game. Big win for Illinois. They're getting better and better with that young core. Boswell, I thought, was big with some winning plays down the stretch. And then the kid that hit the game winner that I never can pronounce his last name. Noah, what's his? How do you pronounce it?
Yakashonis.
Yeah. Yakashonis.
There was a lot of big time shots today.
Yeah. I mean, you can complain about the whistle all you want. Missouri had 37 free throws today.
Well, could be after that. They started getting free throws after he made a point.
Well, Illinois made it a point to go basically 100% until the announcer jinx at the very end. They hit 22 of 23 in this one. Yeah, I was on Illinois, right side of the lock battle in this one. They just leaked late, honestly, which they have done pretty much the entire season. They've built leads and lost them late in games, in these big games, like Tennessee earlier this season is one that definitely comes to mind. Good to see that the team is growing in that aspect. Good win. Yeah,
very good win. Central Arkansas covered against Oklahoma. I didn't bet it. Iona took down Colgate. I didn't bet this one, but I believe I took Colgate. Did you bet this? Did you bet any of those?
I bet Colgate. I thought at home, good spot. Nah, they kind of suck this year.
Radford got drilled by South Carolina. I took Radford in the points. Didn't bet this, but
this score is a little.
Radford was up 6.5.
Yeah, what the hell happened here? 12 points in the second half.
Yeah, I was about to say they went like 10 minutes without scoring. I was starting to think, I was like, man, if Radford fucking pulls this off and they're 11-4, but Radford has just struggled in the bye games. They're 0-5 in bye games. No shame in that. They're 10-0 in non-bye games. So overall, good non-con for my guys over there. Radford, South Carolina, good job rallying. They were asleep at the wheel first half coming off Clemson.
And then I got a strong cover with the Lakers of Mercyhurst. I did bet on this one. Let's go. I'll be honest. If you told me they scored 46, I would have been like, ooh. But they still covered. Let's go. Like I said, I started red hot, but then I think soon I hit rough seas. Your thoughts on your Mountaineers?
Sleepy spot. Final game before Christmas, Lang 32. I took the points. I probably should have bet it looking back on it, but I do worry about some of these teams when they get in the bye games. You could blink and then they could give up a 30-0 run. So, but yeah, good cover by Mercyhurst.
Took American. They covered.
One
system play, double-digit points. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Triple lock?
Yeah. One of my favorite plays yesterday. I talked Mac into it. I thought that American had a chance to win this game outright last night, and they did today. I mean, they were in this until the very end. 2-possession game pretty much throughout. Great play. I mean, that's a regional battle, a bunch of experience with American there.
Right before the holidays, no students.
Kind of got exactly what I expected there. So I think that was a perfect handicap. Even Mac tried to predict the score. I think he went like 58-53. Not too far off. Yeah. I think it was like 63-58 or whatever it was.
Yeah. And then shout out to Damani. He goes, we got a week to get 600 more subscribers. We were slow the past couple of days. I know you're watching the playoffs, you're watching the games. Just tell a friend. Yeah, less watching, more subscribing.
We need 528. Did we lose Colby?
Yeah, he is frozen.
Well, I can tell you
that Illinois Missouri game was interesting too, because that line was pivotal. That last free throw, it helped the Mizzou backers that had 3.5. I had 2.5 with Illinois, so I got lucky there too. Welcome back, Colby.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on here?
They had to show off. We need 527 in just over a week. Ball's in your court, chat.
Let's go. 527. We can do it. And it starts right now when you're listening to this thing. Go over there, hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, so I cashed on America, and then I cashed on the fucking hospital. Another trip to the hospital with cash in my hand, Mac.
I was with you on this one too.
Here we go. You go in, they just inject you with money. I need 50 cc's of money. Yeah. Mac, one day Mac's gonna join the party. One day.
I locked him.
Oh, okay.
I had to talk him into it.
Yeah, he talked me into it. I was like, oh god, dude, why
it was a weird day yesterday. I was actually doing more talking into for Mac than
he persuaded me.
Normal. Yeah. I loved the board yesterday, and it treated me very well.
I said, all right, Bieniek, I'll you're like a used car salesman. I'll listen to you.
So I was on absolute fire, like I said. At this point, I'm telling you, but it's like I hit the iceberg here because I took Montana State against TCU and whoo, TCU smoked them 82-48. Your thoughts? Did you have action on this?
I did, and Noah, I said they're finally going to make some fucking jump shots, and they made 10 threes. Finally.
Yeah.
I said, because my whole thing was they just went 3 for 27 last game from 3. They're going to make shots. They're going to blow it open here. I still don't think TCU is good, but I took him here.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair because that was my exact angle with Michigan and that happened against Purdue Fort Wayne here. I was eyeing up Montana State, but I jumped in here to tell you guys that Hawaii has officially cashed. It got tight there. 11 points was like 4 minutes to go, but they hold on 78-61, 17-point win. Let's go.
Needed that because I went heavy on Penn. I know Penn's ass, but I was like, George Mason should never be favored by that many points. It's just never be favored by that many points. Well, it turns out they should because they won by 32. What'd you do here?
I bet Mason. They are weird. They will fuck teams up, or they'll just lose as a 15-point favorite. There's
lose to East Carolina.
Yeah, that game too. We had a heart-to-heart about ECU last night on the show.
Fire Schwartz, fire him. Fire him.
We said we'll speak for Colby. This is not a good basketball
team. Do you
team.
want them to hire another underwhelming coach?
Well, I want them. What you mean, like wait till the end of the year? Is that what your point is?
Well, no. My point is, look what happened with the football hire.
Yeah.
Oh, he means like, they're not gonna fire him right now. He's getting till the end of the year.
And I'd say they're not bringing in anybody better.
They can if they. I mean, they have money.
They should have been football if they had money.
Yeah. Well, the problem is no, they do have money. They got a $9 million donation from Vince McMahon, but
they didn't use it on the football coach.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. Like, I honestly, like, I'm a part of a bunch of ECU groups and stuff, and like, they're very mad at the athletic director. They think he's a terrible athletic director.
Yep.
And he's been doing this for a while. You could argue the Mike Houston hire originally in football was a lazy hire.
So why would you want to fire
Mike Schwartz? Because he sucks. And here's the problem with Schwartz. So he's a Rick Barnes guy, and clearly, like, that system it's not working, and it's an ugly style. Like, if it worked, if it was like right away, Tony Bennett
style of ball. I'll give you that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I talk to my buddies, they're just like, yeah, it's hard. I don't even try to watch those basketball games. It's a boring basketball game.
It's supposed to be a style that keeps you in games, even though you might not have the equal talent as your competition. But yeah, if it's not working, it is typically not pretty.
Well, I just read an article. I'll send you it after the show. Shout out to the $20 donation here from the Online Gemini. Yes, appreciate you. And Nicholas Greenwell as well. Merry Christmas. Yes. Happy holidays to all. But the article I was reading was talking about schools' value with their athletic departments. And in the AAC, ECU charted at number 1, right? They only did the top 78 schools in the nation, and then they showed by a graph by conference. So spending money, like it's a gigantic enrollment too. I think people don't realize how many people go to ECU, right? So they should expect better. They should fire him. Yes. And fire the athletic director while they're at it. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Hunter Vic, 100%. Like, we're talking about football and basketball coaches with East Carolina. They've got one of the best baseball coaches, period. Like, he's turned down multiple SEC jobs. And even, I think the one job that he'd take was Clemson. But he didn't even take that when Clemson was open. So I think he's there for the long haul, at least until he gets East Carolina to Omaha for the first time.
Anyway, Penn is fucking terrible. Don't ever take Penn again. Folks, want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Pick'em is one of the biggest menus for all the sports. You can win up to 1,000 times the amount of money you went to with Underdog Streaks. Underdog is always making it easier to win profit boost and gimme pick'ems. They got college hoops, they got college football, they got everything else. NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB, NASCAR, MMA, CFL, everything. So sign up, and when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN and claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 at bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Rebet. Rebet's a new social sports book available in 45 different states. There are plenty of betting opportunities available on Rebet. It's easy to use. Great for people in states where traditional sports books may be restricted. Texas, California, South Carolina. What are we doing here? Download Rebet in the App Store. Use the promo code SGPN for 100% deposit match up to $100. That's Rebet, promo code SGPN. All right, back into shout out to interested parties as I hit on an underdog parlay today. I'm telling you, you can find an edge on Underdog Fantasy that you cannot find elsewhere. And like I said, I've done every type of ad you can. Coors Light, fucking whatever, like dick pills. I mean, we've had a lot of different ones over the years. And sometimes you're just saying it to say it. Well, Underdog Fantasy is fucking legit. I highly recommend it. Promo code TCESGPN though, because that is going to save you some cash. I took Santa Barbara against Missouri State. And Missouri State drilled him. Kwanzaa Martin doing a good job in year one.
Yeah, no, we double locked this.
Well, I didn't bet this, but I took Santa Barbara. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we were on this. Not a huge fan of the trajectory of the Gauchos right now.
Yeah, they've been a little disappointing under Pasternak so far this year. They got talent too.
Yeah, they I think spent a little bit too in the NIL world, but VCU drilled William and Mary by 20.
We bet
double lock again.
I think I took VCU, but I didn't.
Circled it earlier in the week. We were like, oh yeah, they're coming off Richard. They're gonna get fucked up. And shout out to why am I drawing a blank on his name? He tagged us. He was at the VCU game. He got a crazy nickname.
Out of all of our chat, I mean, there's Coke Booger, there's Chinese Spy Balloon. I think you're referring to a guy who bets on college sports. No, he was at the LMU game. We got tagged another one. Son of Pete, right? Is that it?
No, he was Son of Pete.
He was at a game. I feel like we got tagged in something.
Just by click on the mentions.
Kazi.
Okay.
Danny?
Yeah, he tagged TCE on it. Big Sunday at the Siegel Center. Breonte Weber, former VCU great, got honored. Shaq Smart was on the Jumbotron. Shout out to you, Mr. Kazi. He's at every game. Yeah.
This is one that I regret not betting because I had this loaded. I thought Oral Roberts was the play. I mean, I picked Oral Roberts, but I wanted to bet. I should have bet this game. Did you lock this?
Battle.
There you go.
You beat me. I bought into the sudden fuck you spot.
I had to walk away because my dog threw up, and all of a sudden he felt like 10 times more confident in the game that we were talking about when I was walking away. I was like, okay.
The old dog barf play, huh?
I broke it down. Sutton got fired from Oral Roberts. He's on the staff. They got it to 20, but then they foot off the gas at the end. But Oral Roberts was in the game from the beginning.
LSU New Orleans covered against LSU. I didn't take. I mean, I picked it correctly. I just didn't take it. UAB Alcorn covered. I got that wrong on the picks. I hit on this one. Houston Christian against North Texas. A gigantic number here. 23.5. They only lose by 16. System play. It's the same as Virginia. System play. But I ate some more shit here. Brown. I decided to bet Brown. I just thought maybe it'd be a sleepy spot for Kansas.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't want to be the jackass to bet Brown and go, why the fuck did I fade the fog?
Bad play by me. I was reaching, but you got to admit, I don't want to say you got to admit, you got to realize that I was up a lot of money. So I was just like, I was convinced I was convinced I was invincible.
You made 10 out of your first 13 threes on the day, and you're like, you're gonna keep shooting. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This one was painful though. This one is one that I didn't add on late. This was one that I bet early in the day, or actually, I bet this last night. I think Charleston against Oregon State. This game was frustrating. They had it down to 4 with a minute left.
Yeah,
47 seconds left. They lose by 9.
I didn't really feel like I deserved the cover here because I was on the Cougs with you as well, Colby. But mad respect to Oregon State,
dude.
They win every game.
Yeah,
I saw 10-0 ATS.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Jesus.
Unbelievable. Wayne Tinkle. Just when you thought people were calling for him to be fired.
Nice beaver.
Yeah, ate shit there, and then my shit sandwich continued as I took McNeese State. Still wearing the shirt right now. I should throw this thing in the fucking lake behind me, but
that one was rough.
Yeah, there were. I was ready to get this one, but
good atmosphere.
They did.
Yeah. Well,
McNeese went 1 for 16 from 3.
Yeah, there were opportunities where they should have just blown this one up. And Mac talked me into locking this one. Of course, when I talk Mac into locks, they cashed yet today.
Is that right?
But when he talks me into, they lose. We were rooting for a blowout here. Just a big fuck you to Louisiana for firing Marlin. But only 8 points instead of 10.
1 for 16 from 3.
But McNeese couldn't hit anything if they fell out of a boat, dude. And that's been their issue the entire season.
There's going to be another team that I locked that can't make a shot here. I can't wait to talk about.
Rice beat the hell out of Prairie View.
Yeah.
Get that? Nice.
Yeah. I mean, they just lost to a D2. I was like, come on, you got to have a little pride against Prairie View.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. Charleston Southern. I thought about doing this. I didn't do it. I should have, because they only lost by 16 to the Georgia Bulldogs. Anyone bet Southern?
No, scared of Georgia.
Cincinnati destroyed Grambling 84-49.
No bet.
Yeah, I didn't bet that either. I think I took the points though. The Pussy Pack destroyed Ryder by 26. Didn't bet that. But of course, I took a shot on Southern to cover 15.5. Dude, LA's been bad. They've been getting their ass up left and right. And then this was the most painful one of the night for me. This is when I knew that my awesome morning had turned into just a horrible night. Well, I still broke even, but I'm just saying this one was really fucking painful. St. Louis. I take the points. I cover, but I took the money line as well.
Oh. And
we got, dude, but the ball should have, it was off of even before that. I mean, yes, you're right. They need a box out because, but I thought the ball was clearly off of, Grand Canyon. They review it and they're like, no, they're sticking to the call. Am I crazy for thinking that was blatantly? Even the announcers, which were GCU announcers, were like, yeah, it's going to be St. Louis ball. And they come out of it and they're like, nope. Grand Canyon ball. You know what I'm talking about? Were you listening to it on audio?
No, my
Christmas
connection
party.
my connection cut out, so I turned it back on, and it was at the free throw, so I missed that play.
Dude, they were GCU announcers because you could tell the whole call. Though I watched this game from start to finish on audio. They were very pro GCU, which I get. Do it, right? But they were even saying that this was clearly off of GCU. And it was obvious, I thought, on the replay. I was like, oh, because on real time, I actually thought it was off Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there. But on the replay, I'm like, oh, yeah, he definitely didn't touch it. It definitely went off of the other guy. But anyway, yeah. I feel like I got robbed here because the box, the money line.
They should have won, yeah.
I was home. I was home with a big payout. And
you got a box out there. I mean, come on. How do you give up a fucking rebound on the free throw?
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to you for winning the log battle. We double locked this last night.
We thought this would be the wake up spot. They have not been the same. I mean, Foster, maybe he's still banged up. I don't know.
I don't know about banged up. He just the last two games he hasn't started. And
it's weird.
He's only hit 1 3-pointer in the last 8 games. Like they benched him down the stretch of this game. He was not on the floor during the first time.
Yeah.
Trevor saying 1 for 28 from 3 in his last 28 attempts.
What?
It's true. I'm looking at his box score right
How's
here.
that possible?
He was the player of the year last year in the WAC.
Yeah. So, not the same Grand Canyon team without him.
No, until he gets going again. Yeah, he's not.
I had Wyoming minus 4.5, and they were up 20.
Yeah.
This is the right side. I'm not apologizing for this play. This was the right fucking side.
I saw you tweeting about this one. My thoughts and prayers.
I mean, this one hurt. I had this. I watched this whole game. Now I didn't watch it on audio, but I had it on the screen. But it was like, dude, this is like a 14-point game with 5 minutes left. This should have hit, and it had been double digits for like majority of the game. Did you bet this?
I had Fullerton. I got lucky.
God,
it evened out from Western Michigan finally.
Hey guys, I mean, we've got 7 games to pick, so we can have some fun. Camden Adler, his comment is 1 for 28 is crazy. Get me out there and I'll drain 2 out of 28. Guys, if you were on the floor with athletic defenders in front of you and you had 28 shots from deep, could you make 2?
Yeah.
I don't know about me anymore, man. I'm in my 40s. I feel like the young
2? Yeah. 2, yes.
Me defended though with D1 basketball players in my face.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could anymore.
Because I hate those. I hate those propositions where people think they're just standing in an open gym because it's not an open gym. You are getting.
Do you have to create your own shot? Is it off drive and kick? Like, is it catch and shoot?
Yeah,
I'm assuming you can get some catch and shoot.
If it's catch and shoot, I might be able to. But if
you got to create it off the bounce,
I'm not gonna be able to create a shot against.
You ain't gonna be able to get 28 attempts.
I don't know if I can
the other way with the dunk when they steal from you.
I know my basketball arsenal when I played, and it was not shooting. I was a stubby point guard that could defend, but the offensive game was not.
But I'll tell you this: some of these people that shoot free throws, I'm like, I know damn well I can shoot. I can step up to the free throw line and shoot better than 27% or 35% or some shit. Some of these guys, you're just like, I don't care how long it's been. I'll go fucking Rick Barry style underhand off the fucking glass. All right. Like there's no way you give me that many shots.
That's just coordination, dude. That's just coordination.
When I was a manager at West Virginia and we needed another body for like open gyms in the summer and we had 9, I could sit in the corner and get a drive and kick out to me and I could make a shot. But like but I had to be pretty open because those guys, they close fucking fast on you at that level. So
they've got length,
and we're fucking not very tall and athletic either. So you got to be pretty open.
Yeah,
I think I told this story last
Brandon
year.
Curry Williams, by the way, he goes, y'all are going 0-28. Stop the cap.
Yeah,
I was going 2 for 28.
I'm saying if it's wide open, I think I can at least do what he did. You know what I mean? Like, I told the story I think on last year's show, but one time I was playing pickup basketball this is like in the past 10, 15 years. I was playing pickup basketball in Laguna Beach, of all places, which is not where you're going to normally get. It's not like you're playing like great players, right? And fucking Kiki Vandeweghe, who was an NBA great in the 80s. Yeah. He was like 60, but I didn't realize it was him. I was like, damn, this guy's tall. But he's old. He doesn't look like a guy who could play basketball. He hops on the court. Oh my God, dude. He was so fucking wet. It made me just respect, like, every shot went in, dude. It was fascinating to me. I was just like, he's like 60 years old and just dominating. Like, it was the craziest shit I ever seen. It was like he could do like a hook shot from the 3-point line and he's going to make it. Like anything he wanted, he could get. It blew my fucking mind. So I could only imagine him in his prime. If he was that good at 60 or whatever, I remember like going home and looking up his age and be like, how the fuck is he that good at that age? Yeah, he averaged like 30 in the NBA one year. So, I mean, but I didn't think you could do that at that age still. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know you're playing idiots. You're playing a bunch of idiots, but I mean,
that was fun discourse. Shout out to Camden Adler for that idea.
Dude, I ate shit with Lemoyne. I bet on Lemoyne.
I did too. They beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Colby, is Hoops back on VSiN?
Yeah, for this week because what's his name's out.
Okay, because I just like looked up and I threw it on. And I just see Greg and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize he was back. But
shout out to the great Greg Peterson.
It's our guy. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I took Lemoyne and I also took North Alabama. Ate shit. I've been fading LMU. No more fading LMU for me for a little bit.
Fucking on fire.
Yeah.
I bet Marymount. I bet him the last 2 nights. I've been riding Marymount. They've been a cash cow for me,
dude. Look at LMU's resume.
Carrawell? Yeah.
Look at LMU's resume, dude.
I know
they have one bad loss to North Dakota, but Irvine, St. Louis before like injuries for St. Louis, they're down like 2 or 3 guys right now. And at Colorado State's not a bad loss either. It was just a blowout. Like
won 7 of 8.
Yeah, they have wins over Belmont, Wyoming, and Nevada.
That is pretty crazy.
And Barbara. Yeah. And North Alabama.
Yeah.
North Alabama's good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, Georgetown 61, Seton Hall 60.
This game was awesome.
I didn't bet this. My only regret is not betting this. Because I think I would have taken Seton Hall on the 1.5, but I probably would have just played it on the money line to tell you the truth. But well, your thoughts on this game? The Hall was down big. They rallied.
Yeah,
this was awesome.
Oh, dude, this is the Big East in a nutshell. I got so many DMs just be like, God damn it, can Seton Hall make a fucking jump shot? And I'm like, nope, they ain't going to make one all night. They were like 3 for 27. Could not throw it in the ocean.
12% from 3. 12% from 3.
They play so fucking hard. Like, it's just like they throw it up there, and I swear, the jump shooter that shoots it, he's already crashing the glass. Like, it's full assholes and elbows above the rim trying to get every offensive rebound. They are entertaining for me just because I like watching defensive rebounding and guys playing hard, diving on the floor. Georgetown, man, that young big kid, he is going to be something special. He's still young and raw, but he's turning into something. In Georgetown, dude, they would have never won this game over the last like 5 years. So it kind of tells you where we're at with this Georgetown program. They're finding ways to win games ugly. Where they didn't even have a point guard at the end. Epps went out, then Peavy fouled out. They They had nobody at the end of the game, and shout out to Ed Cooley for finding a way. That was a fun-ass game.
And Malik Max hurt, so like three of their ball handling
Max hurt.
Yeah. It's starting to get interesting in DC there.
Yep.
I can't find my fucking drop. Somewhere there.
Chad is right. Seton Hall's like a street ball team. There is no. They are just fucking play their asses off hard as shit and just hope that they can junk it up. They foul every play. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, they're. I like them as like a heavy dog, though.
Yes,
I like them as a heavy dog. Yeah. You know who I don't like as a heavy dog and who's a phony ass team is Loyola Chicago. I took them against Oakland in Hawaii. This game was awesome, though.
Speaking of injuries, Loyola Chicago has them. I didn't realize that in the last game, Jaden Dawson and Justin Moore both got hurt. Those are two starters for the Ramblers that are two of their most important players.
Did you guys see the ending here?
Tough. Yeah, yes. I had Oakland. This is that's his former player that coaches Loyola Chicago.
We were talking about that last night.
Thinks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can't be.
So Greg Campy said,
because I understand how the bastard thinks. I taught him. Now I own one.
Not a former player, but I mean, they both get along because of Izzo.
No, he played there. Valentine played there. The other Valentine
Oakland?
Played. The really good Valentine played at Spartan.
Yeah.
Valentine played at Oakland.
Gotcha. Yeah.
This ending was fucking hilarious, though. It was great. It was great.
So let's talk about Oakland here for a second because Malcolm Christie got goggles. All right. So he was riding the bench, playing with contacts, or maybe even no lenses at all, no seeing aids. And all of a sudden he gets these just epic. I don't know if you've seen any pictures of this yet. The last 3 games he's been playing with these rec specs.
Yeah.
And oh my God, this guy's like lighting it up. 4 for 9 against Michigan State from 3.
This is like a scene out of a fucking movie.
5 for 12 from 3 against Cleveland State. 6 for he shot 15 threes today. He made 6 of them.
How can it be? How can it be that simple?
The kid in his previous 5 games prior to this 3-game stretch didn't put up more than 15 points, and all of a sudden he's averaging like 17.5 points the last 3 games against good competition. Michigan State, Cleveland State, Loyola Chicago, all 3 good defenses.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like a scene in the movie where the new coach comes in. He's like, "You can't see. I'm going to fix his goggles." Yes. Right. And next thing you know, he's like the greatest player ever.
Yeah.
I was looking in every movie script.
I was looking into it when we were doing this preseason preview. Like, Campy just grabbed a bunch of D2 shooters, right? Like, this kid was an animal in Division II. It's just like he was playing games early this season with no goggles. All of a sudden, he gets goggles and he's fucking wet. It's incredible.
You ever had to play with like I got dinged up once and I tried to play back, and you play with something in your face. I fucking hated it. It bothered me the whole time. Like even like shooting a free throw, I was like, this shit's on my face.
I played baseball and all sports with glasses, so like I guess I was used to it.
I hate glasses playing sports.
How about this win here? Utah State 75, St. Mary's 68.
Bounce back.
I took St. Mary's. That's impressive. So that's game ball worthy. I feel like. Did you get eyes on this?
Yeah, they kicked their ass. I felt like they were up double digits the whole game. They controlled the tempo, made a bunch of shots. I locked up Utah State, so I was all over this. I thought they were going to win the game outright. They had a rare home loss. Now they go on the road as a dog. They were up to the challenge.
And then Nebraska drilled Murray. I actually didn't catch much of this one.
Murray's fucking shit.
Yeah. And then, finally to get, after I hit a cold streak there, it's Old Faithful. You can always count on. Hawaii 78, Charlotte 61. Gotta love it. Triple lock was that, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
I mean, Charlotte's not very good. Bad travel spot, and I think Hawaii's pretty good.
Yes,
I'm interested. They get a crack at Nebraska tomorrow.
They get a crack at the Mountain West next year.
Yeah. I think they're going to get their ass kicked in the Mountain West.
Yeah. It's like, better get it in this year. Better make the tournament this year, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking you up, but I don't like that. I don't like that fit.
Anyway, yeah, Bieniek, what'd you think of these Rainbow Warriors?
I like the Bows. I think they have an opportunity tomorrow. This is like the championship game for Hawaii. I think getting to be able to play a high major team on their home floor in their MTE. Mm-hmm. This is that game that they circled prior to this tournament. I think this is their shot. A beatable Nebraska team. I like Nebraska a lot this year, but I also like Hawaii a lot. I wouldn't say North Carolina was beatable on their home floor earlier this season. This is the, kitchen sink game for the Bows. We'll see what happens.
Nebraska is a 13-point favorite. FYI.
I don't even have a slide for that one. But we'll see. We'll get there. Oh yeah, let's load up. But game balls. Mac, where are you going?
Utah State, baby. My guy Jared Calhoun, big win. They needed that. Not that UC San Diego is a bad loss, but they don't ever lose in Logan. You could tell they were bothered by that. So big bounce back at St. Mary's.
Yeah, I think that was the most obvious one of the day. I'm going to say the Illini. You win a rivalry game. It's good. Always a good moment to say fuck you to your rivals. So give me the Illini with the game ball. Where are you going, number 2?
So winning on the road in league play is extremely hard. UConn got it done. They barely got by Butler. Marquette barely got by Xavier. St. John's barely got by Providence. They're all 2-0. Georgetown's also 2-0 in the Big East. So Ed Cooley and company's in that 2-0 club. Saxa-Hoya. Let's go, Clark.
Let's go. I want that. I want them back being nasty. Let's go.
It's good for the game.
I'm gonna go to Campy in Oakland. Beat a Loyola team. I know but okay, injuries. Who cares? This is a good win for the resume. 72-71. They get it done on the island. Where are you going for your third game ball, buddy?
Yeah, anytime you beat your former player, it's good. Missouri State and Quanzo Martin. Controlled game against Santa Barbara at home. Year 1, they are 7-5 headed into the Valley.
Yeah, I dig that one. I'm gonna go with Wayne Tinkle. He's been taking a tinkle on all of my projections. Because I thought Oregon State. I was like, dude, he's got to be fired after this year. No, this is like that team that went to the Elite Eight a few years back.
It's unreal.
74-65, Oregon State. Nice Beaver getting it done. All right. That's our recap, folks. I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie's been running on SGPN for years. You can check out their new and improved website. It's absolutely fantastic on mobile. Plus, they have props for every game, and the live dealer casino is a bundle of fun. I love UTSA minus the points on that teal turf tomorrow in Conway, South Carolina for the bowl game. Lay it with those Roadrunners. Head over to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code TCESGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Plus, they're going to give you a $10 casino chip. Free money. So it's good to get your beak wet. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is the #1 AI-powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in seconds and can predict predictions for betting on money lines, spreads, totals, props. Look, you can build your own model, or you can copy one of the top performing models from the leaderboard, or you can have Rhythm build the model for you. Rhythm has everything: college basketball, college football, NBA, NFL, everything. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. Is that Phil Collins? No, I'm just, I feel like that's like a Beastie Boy. But I mean, that's impressive. I feel like that's like it's from like a Beastie Boy video in space or something. You know,
it's great.
Look at that. Look at that right there. We got games tomorrow, guys. Not a lot. We open up with Charleston taking on Loyola Chicago on the island. What's this line? Is this out, Mac?
Yeah, Loyola Chicago's laying 4.5.
We'll lock up Charleston plus 4.5. Sprinkle that money line. Mac?
No, I assume that they're not going to be back tomorrow from an injury standpoint.
No, I assume so too.
Yeah, I'll take Charleston with you. Let's dog it up here. I think Charleston bounces back. I trust Mac over Valentine on less than 24 hours prep.
That's my exact reason I'm jumping in here too. Valentine in the tournament, NCAA tournament. I think he's 0-1 in the short turnaround spots. And in MTEs, I don't know if they've fared too well either under him. So, yeah, that's my angle, and I'm locking it up. Yeah, 0-3 in MTE in 2023 under Valentine there. 1-2 straight up in his first season in 2022. 2024 during the MTE in Kansas City there, they were 1-1. And then, I already started 0-1 with a loss against Oakland where you were favored by 2.5 possessions. Yeah. Wrong team favored. Charleston wins this.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on these Cougs. All right, next up. Little brother game, Middle Tennessee, right before the holidays. Blue Raiders catching 26.5 in Knoxville. Man, people have been making fun of me fading Tennessee basketball. Is it a look ahead? They have Norfolk State on deck. My Spartans. Give me the points. No lock. Should we bet this?
I think we should. The SEC they kind of went through the motions earlier today. In this final game before Christmas break. I think what Tennessee's covered how many in a row now? I mean, it feels like every game.
I feel like
except the Miami game and the Illinois game, depending on the number. I think Middle's much better than any team that they've played. I got Tennessee winning by 18. I'm with you. Yeah, let's go. Middle's gonna be chippy here. Lock.
How's that, Tennessee fans? Lock, Middle Tennessee. Go Blue Raiders.
Phony ass football team.
Playing 3 FCS teams. Yeah. You goddamn, you complaining about your schedule. Feinbaum's such a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, I was doing the deep dive on that. 3 FCS teams, basically. All right, you played Chattanooga. You played Kent State, who was 0-12 and lost to a 4-win FCS team, St. Francis. And you played UTEP, who lost to Southern Utah in the FCS. So you played 3 FCS games. 3 FCS games. And guess what? Did any of those FCS teams that won or Chattanooga make the playoffs? No. Just played bullshit. Played bullshit. I still say they should be in.
I'm with you. Wait to bet this tomorrow. Don't be running right now to bet Middle Tennessee. You know you're probably going to get a better price tomorrow. But yeah, their schedules. SEC fans, we went on the rant. We went on the rant on the basketball show last night without you. You guys need to look at yourself in the mirror. People are calling out your bullshit now.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna keep calling it.
I'm gonna play that music just for that. We're calling out your bullshit. We know your playbook. What did the FBI say about college basketball? We got your playbook. And then
we can pay for players now too, guys. Yeah. You're not special anymore.
I got another lock for you. What's just happened in Fargo, North Dakota on Saturday?
North Dakota State's going to the Natty.
So now you telling me the basketball team didn't party, didn't throw back a bunch of those premium beverages on campus?
Do you remember the first game when these two teams met? Remember I had the Bison and they were up by like 20 and they played the game on the fucked up blue court.
Yeah. I didn't realize they played twice this year, but I do remember that now that you mention it. I am taking the 9.5. I think they're live. Give me the 9.5. Oh yeah, we have a slide. My bad. Sorry. The 9.5 in Bakersfield. It's too many points for NDSU's been rolling, but I mean, it's still too many fucking points. Mac?
Yeah, to your point, they have been absolutely rolling. Have they won every game since that game? No, they've lost a couple. But they have won 7 in a row. They got the Tommies on deck to start league play. I know they're going to have it circled as a revenge spot, but still, give me Bakersfield, 1 possession game, maybe 2 possession. I'll lock it with you. Give me the points.
Let's go. Bieniek.
Lock battle. And shop around too, because Colby's giving out the richest number for NDSU. I'm seeing 8.5.
I see 8.5. I see 9.5 right now. ESPN bet.
Bet MGM.
It's a 9.5.
8.5 on Bet MGM is what I got. Yeah. So Bakersfield on the road this season.
I'm just here to bring diversity to this set here. Give the kind of
you act like there's not like 25
sports point guard position.
Here's a 9.5 on FanDuel right now.
Bakersfield on the road this season. 1 win, 6 blowout losses. North Dakota State was winning this by double digits at Bakersfield earlier this season. Yeah. Revenge angle. The Bison are rolling 7 straight wins coming into this game. And yeah, I mean, Bakersfield's only road win is Portland. They lost by 21 to UC San Diego. They lost by 16 to UC Irvine. They lost by 10 to Southern Utah. They lost by 20 to Florida Gulf Coast. And they lost by 13 to a bad Cal team. Pass.
Just saying scam number. Every number majority of the numbers I see are saying 9.5.
I didn't say scam number. I said the richest number.
No, the chat did, buddy.
Oh, I can't control the chat.
I know that. I'm well aware of that, but I was directing some of that to the chat. But next time, control the chat. All right. Yeah, we got a battle. Mac Dundee on the Roadrunners. Bieniek on the Bisons. Next up, we got a line on this. Oregon State taking on the Oakland Grizzlies in Honolulu.
All right, so the Bees are laying 12.5.
I will lock up Oakland.
Ooh.
They are 10-0 ATS. Yeah. Yes, I'm locking up Oakland. You can't cover every game.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is by far the biggest number that they've put against a quality team.
Bieniek?
Bad matchup. I'm locking up the Bees. Oakland has, a lot of their offense, they're living off of threes. Oregon State's 3-point defense, 30th nationally in the country. And also, what do you need to do to beat this matchup zone is move the ball and be able to shoot. This season, Oregon State assists per field goal made, top 40 in the country, shooting at 36.5% from deep, 55.2% effective field goal percentage. That's top 60 in the country. Beavers. Double-digit win.
We got a battle. Dundee, Mac on these Grizz, Bieniek on the Beeve.
That zone's hard to get ready for in less than 24 hours. Let's go, Campy.
Seattle. Little crosstown classic. Taking on the Huskies of Washington. Washington's laying 11.5. Give me the points. No bet.
Seattle's got to be the side here. I mean,
That's
Washington,
what I was thinking too, right?
Yeah, I'm betting Seattle. Little brother.
All right. What are we doing? There's only a few games.
Yeah, they just lost a home game, a rare home game that they out the road. Washington's feeling themselves coming off the Apple Cup. They got freaking Christmas on deck. Let's go.
And what's the number? We don't have a slide for Nebraska, Hawaii, but what's that line? 11.5. You said, I thought.
I saw a top on VSiN that Nebraska's laying 13.5.
Anyone got that? Josh says, "Don't we got to bet every game today?" Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do. I'm sorry. Just I'll take Hawaii in the points though, cause you know one thing.
It's a hard ticket to Hawaii. It's not paradise all the time.
It's a fresh number. It's moving around like crazy. We're getting some 11s and we're getting some 13.5s and 13s. So
Lock up that 13.5. Get it in now. Get it in now.
On Ken Palm, it's 12-point spread. So do you want to just call it even at the middle for the show?
Sure. Take the points. I'm betting that thing the second the show ends. Folks, that's our show. Top plays of the night. I would say Charleston.
Hold on. Mac was frozen.
I don't know what happened.
You taking Hawaii with us?
We're calling Hawaii at 12.
Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely on Hawaii. I'm pretty sure it's 13.5 though, guys.
Well,
put it on the TV.
Some in the chat are seeing 11. Some are seeing 13, 13.5. Ken Pop had 12. That's why I was like, just call it 12, and then we'll move.
Yeah, I will. I will take. I'll take Hawaii with you guys, and then Murray. Did you get to Murray yet?
No, I don't have that line. Oh yeah,
Colby
I forgot about that. Loser game.
The fourth game here.
I don't even see it on the schedule yet.
But
it's at midnight. That's
Hawaii's a triple lock, Colby. Hawaii's a triple lock.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here. That's a triple lock music right now. Murray and Charlotte. What's this line?
I don't.
7.5 says Malik. Wait, who's favored by 7.5?
Murray.
That's a big number. Okay, give me Charlotte.
I think Charlotte. I think I'm going to take Charlotte too. I just like Murray. They've been so up and down. Charlotte. I think this is a 5-point game. Too many points.
Yeah.
No,
don't love that play, but I'll bet it.
You'll bet it because it'll be a standalone game.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Throw this
Triple
game
lock?
on when you're wrapping gifts.
There you go.
To take to the Christmas Eve party or whatever.
Or when you're huffing paint with your uncle.
There you go. I'll take Charlotte. I don't love that one though.
We didn't take a single favorite.
I don't need a favorite. Favorites. The dogs are barking behind me. Shout out to Charles Walker. Bowl games, UTSA. I went Fresno in the other one. I don't feel as strong as conviction with the Fresno one, but I think UTSA is going to fuck up Coastal. Yeah. Best play of the night. To me, it's how many are we doing? 2? Let's do 2. Give me Charleston and give me Oakland. Mac?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What do I want to give out for my favorite? I think it's going to be Bakersfield. I like Bakersfield in that spot. They're already familiar with North Dakota State. I think we get another close one between those two teams. And then the other one, Seattle. Right there, right on the screen. Letdown spot, Seattle, desperate spot here, going against a rival. And, yeah, who needs fucking favorites? We got enough of that in college football over the weekend. Dog it up time. The dogs are back.
Yeah, Todd Andrews. I'm a right-hander, but me wrapping gifts is like I have two left hands. I mean, you cut off my right hand, and I'm just like totally useless with this wing. But shit, I'm lacking chromosomes wrapping gifts half the time.
There we go. Wrap gifts.
My two locks for tomorrow. My favorite plays Charleston +4. They're going to win that game outright. And then I like the Diamond Head Classic. Either Oregon State or Hawaii, I feel just as confident in both. Hawaii's going to compete with the home crowd against Nebraska. But I think I like the Oregon State matchup a little bit better against Oakland.
All right, folks. Give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. YouTube.com/the College Experience. Get on over there. 15K by January 1st, or we're gone. We're deleted. We're no longer a part of this channel. The ball is in your court. Be Kiki Vandaway. All right. Also, happy holidays to anyone that's ever listened to the show, even the pieces of shit that leave us 1 star. Right. Honestly, happy holidays. Have a good time with your family and friends. We'll all be dead soon. So, I mean, you don't have much time on this rock. When you consider how old this planet is, you got to just sit back, have that extra piece of, pecan pie or whatever the fuck you got there. And no, thanks honestly from the bottom of Noah's heart. Thank you for listening and watching the show. I don't think we say that enough. So thank you. Hope you stay safe. Appreciate everyone tuning in over the years. It's really cool that we get to talk college hoops every day. Cause for a lot of years I just talked to myself. You know what I mean? A lot of years it was just me talking to myself. But we built something here. All right. And yeah, I'm grateful. I really am grateful. And I hope you guys all get fucked up, get laid, get whatever. Any kids listening, I hope you get that, Red Ryder BB gun you wanted, that fire truck, whatever the hell. All right.
Don't shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah. Appreciate everyone ever listening to this. Next time, if we meet up, beer's on me. Yeah. Check out the College Football Experience. Just dropped an episode tonight. And happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, happy every other fucking thing I could think of. Till next time, I'm gonna give you a banger just for that. Ready? This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Very cool.
On the street, then tip your hat his way. You'll know just where he's headed and which game he's gonna play. He's a sharp shooter.
There will be a show tomorrow. Actually, no, never mind. Sorry. No games.
I'll see everybody Friday night.
Christmas Eve, I'll be here picking the game. No, I will be. There's 4 Diamond Head Classic games to pick.
And when we're away, we're doing our job. We're keeping law and order at home and abroad. Gamblers and outlaws, you better step aside. Our motto is to shoot 'em up and bring 'em back alive. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. We're the gunslingers on the road or at home.